But I have a life outside of my hobby, which is around finding your favorite restaurants for the cheapest possible price in your local neighborhood. Yes, it is Siren, the food critic for the commoner. We don't care about those fancy white tablecloth restaurants where they give you this much food and put it on a plate and charge you $500 for it. We want to know about those local restaurants that we pass by every day, going to work, picking up the kids, dropping them off, going over to a friend's house. Is it any good? How much does it cost? We don't feel like calling. We're just too lazy. So I'm here to do it for you. Okay, so today's restaurant is in the Woodlands in Houston, Texas. It's called Jeing Chinese Buffet. It's my second time going, so never know. Maybe it was better than the first time. It's still dead. No music. Nothing exciting. Nothing charming about the place. It's large, but if you poop, if you burp, if you scratch, if you breathe, everybody in the restaurant can hear it. I don't know why they don't just turn on some music. Okay, now on to the food. There are two bars. One is the dessert bar. It's the typical 2 by 1 inch squares of cakes, puddings, jellos, and then some fruit. And the other bar is the soups, like the egg drop soups, the sweet and sour soups, the that had some dumplings. Nothing is labeled, so you don't know what it is. Like, it's labeled, but it's not labeled. For example, like the dumplings say dumplings, but you don't know if they're chicken dumplings, pork dumplings. Like, you don't know what's in it. So if you have religious beliefs or whatever the case may be, you don't know what you're eating. You have to stop somebody and ask them, and they don't always know. They have to stop and then go ask the chef, which is what happened to me today. So they have egg rolls. The egg rolls are not labeled what's in it. It just says egg rolls. They are chicken egg rolls. Could be pork. Depends on who the chef is for that day. You have to ask. I didn't try it. It didn't look appetizing. They looked dried out. I did try the chicken on the stick. The chicken on the stick was cooked very well. The downside, no flavor, and for some reason it was red. It almost looked like somebody painted it red on the outside. I don't know why. General Tso's chicken. The General Tso's chicken was cooked well. It was juicy. It was tender. It was not dry. Downside, it's not spicy. General Tso's is a spicy dish. It was not spicy. They had a tray of Kung Pao chicken, itty bitty tiny little balls of chicken floating around in something. I don't know what. So I decided to take a scoop of the Kung Pao chicken and put it over these rice noodles. These vegetable rice noodles. And I thought, make my own little shindig. I did that. Took it to the table, pulled out my chopsticks. Yes, my chopsticks that I keep in my purse because for some reason a lot of Asian restaurants, buffets don't offer chopsticks for you to eat with. But there was also no silverware on my table either, so I just reached in my purse and used my chopsticks to eat with. The Kung Pao chicken, it tastes like chicken that was boiled in water. There was no spice at all. Zero spice. Not minimum, not a little bit, not kind of spicy. And I'm just saying that it wasn't spicy at all. No, it was... No. You would not think you were eating Kung Pao chicken if you were blindfolded. You'd just be like, oh, this is just some bland chicken. So she comes over to my table about 30 minutes later and asks me, how's everything going? And of course, I'm honest. I said, do you know why the Kung Pao chicken and the General Tso's chicken is not spicy? And she said it's because a lot of people cannot handle the spice. So I have to suffer because a lot of people cannot handle the spice of a spicy dish. Why don't you eat the dish that is non-spicy? They have plenty. They have soups. They have fried chicken, which the fried chicken, the little drumettes, they were good. Nothing was wrong with it. They got the chicken on the stick. Like, there's so many other things that you can eat that are not spicy, but I have to suffer. I'm guessing they changed the menu of the original Chinese spicy Kung Pao and General Tso's chicken because the ones that are complaining are the ones that are paying their bills. I was the only one in there that looked like me. Everyone else was probably 2 to 3 times my age, and they were this color. Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of. So the cost of it was $7.75. So when you think of the cost of it versus what you're getting, I'm like, oh, okay. You're just getting $7.75 worth of food that doesn't taste so great, but the majority of it is cooked well. So that's a positive. On a scale of 1 to 5, with 5 being 5 stars, I would give it a 1. On a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being the greatest, I would give it a 3. Yeah, because she was nice enough to walk me over to the buffet and look at it with me and you know, go do the research. And I don't know, I'm just trying to be positive. I'm trying. But yeah, that's my review for that one. Like, subscribe, and share. It's Siren, food critic for the commenter. How do I stop this thing? How do I stop this thing?